Once upon a time, in a far-off kingdom, there lived a man named Thomas. Thomas was a simple man who lived a simple life, but he was not content. He felt like there was something missing from his life, but he couldn't quite put his finger on what it was. One day, as Thomas was walking through the forest, he came across an old sage. The sage was renowned throughout the kingdom for his wisdom, and Thomas approached him with reverence, asking for guidance. The sage listened to Thomas's request and then told him this riddle. "The things you think about determine the color of your soul, and the second half of your life is nothing but a reflection of the habits you've acquired in the first half. What must you do to change your life?" Thomas was perplexed by the riddle and couldn't come up with an answer. So he asked the sage to explain it to him. The sage replied, "Your thoughts are like seeds that you plant in your mind. They grow and bloom into the actions you take and the person you become. If you plant negative thoughts, you will reap a negative harvest. But if you plant positive thoughts, you will reap a positive harvest." Thomas realized that the sage was right. He had been dwelling on negative thoughts for so long that he had lost sight of the good things in his life. He had become a slave to his habits, and they were holding him back from becoming the person he truly wanted to be. Determined to change his life, Thomas set out on a quest to cultivate positive habits and thoughts. He started each day by meditating and focusing on positive affirmations. He made a conscious effort to notice and acknowledge the good things in his life, and he took up a new hobby to challenge himself and keep his mind active. As Thomas continued on his journey, he encountered a second sage who gave him another riddle. "The key to unlocking the power of your mind lies within your hands. It is something you can control, but it is also something you can lose. What is it?" Thomas thought about the riddle for a long time, and then he realized that the key the sage was referring to was his willpower. He realized that he had the power to control his thoughts and actions, but if he didn't use that power wisely, he could easily lose it. With newfound determination, Thomas continued to cultivate positive habits and thoughts. He started exercising regularly, and he made an effort to be more social and connect with others. He found joy in things he never thought he would, and he felt more motivated, energetic, and confident than ever before. Finally, Thomas encountered a third sage who gave him one final riddle. "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but the destination is not the only reward. What is the greatest reward of all?" Thomas thought about the riddle for a long time, and then he realized that the greatest reward was the person he had become. He realized that the journey of personal growth and self-discovery was the most rewarding thing of all, and that the destination was simply a bonus. In the end, Thomas learned that the things he thought about did, in fact, determine the color of his soul. And by taking control of his thoughts and changing his habits, he was able to create a better, brighter future for himself. He lived a long and fulfilling life, constantly striving to cultivate positive thoughts and habits, and he became known throughout the kingdom as a wise and respected sage in his own right. The moral of Thomas's story is that the things we think about and the habits we cultivate have a profound impact on our lives. If we focus on negative thoughts and engage in negative habits, we will reap a negative harvest. But if we focus on positive thoughts and cultivate positive habits, we can change our lives and become the best version of ourselves. So, just like Thomas, we must take control of our thoughts and habits and actively work to change them. It won't be easy, but the reward of personal growth and self-discovery is well worth the effort. The end. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing for more videos like this from this channel. We love you.